Today I'm starting a new series where I review real model portfolios from modeling agencies so that you guys can get an idea of what a portfolio actually looks like for working models. So today I'm going to be reviewing Malick's portfolio, who is a model with Wilhelmina Models in London. Alright, so his full name is Malick Darbo and he's with Wilhelmina here in London. And as you can see on an agency's website, they put your Instagram, how many followers, and then they started with the headshot. And then when you scroll down and you see his height, 6'3", so you know he's going to be doing fashion runway shows, all of his measurements, and then you scroll down and you see his portfolio. So immediately starting out, I don't know if these are actually from jobs, but this is how you want to build a portfolio when you're testing with photographers, where you really just focus and see the model. You can see Malick's face, you can see how he moves and how he wears clothes. What's most critical beyond just showing your face is how well you can wear clothes. If you can make clothes look really great on you, you will get a lot of work, because that's exactly what you're being hired to do, to sell clothes, make my clothes look good so that people will buy it, and that's the job of a model. So if you can accomplish that in a test shoot when you're building a portfolio, then you're on a great trajectory for work. Again, one of the big things too, as you understand how agencies work, is that you never really know as a model what they're going to end up using in your portfolio. And not all of the images that you end up doing in your career as a model are you going to find in your portfolio. That's why you want to have an Instagram, so that you can showcase everything that people can't see in your portfolio, because brands will click on your Instagram when they're on your portfolio. In fact, some brands will just go straight to the Instagram. They won't even bother looking at their portfolio. And the cool thing about Instagram is that you are the one that's curating it, not your modeling agency. These here look like jobs. These look like campaigns or e-com. This looks like an e-com job or a campaign. This looks like a fashion campaign or editorial. Again, this is like a very simple shot that shows him and what he looks like. This is what a photographer needs to worry about. Do you see how one of his shirts is like folded and the other one isn't? This is where fashion stylists come in, and that's what their responsibility is. But a photographer is supposed to be the director, and he's supposed to have his eye on everything: hair, makeup, clothes, composition, model. That's why photographers are one of the most powerful people in the fashion industry, because we have to know everything. Scrolling down, you can see this campaign that he did. He has great smiling shots. Of course, this is someone that also has a look who can do both fashion and commercial, which again means more money for them. Very solid, strong portfolio. So you have different facial expressions here. I like that. Yep. Okay, cool. Love this. This looks like an editorial. So you do have a balance of different facial expressions, which is what my fear was initially going to be when I was scrolling. Another thing to consider too is that a lot of agencies, they won't update a model's portfolio as frequent as you think. There's only a handful of agents that work at a modeling agency, and they have like 50 people per agent that they have to manage. These models are all working, they're all testing, so they're getting an influx of all of these images. So that's why you don't find that they're uploading a model's online portfolio as frequent as you would like them to. So I don't even know how fresh and recent any of these shots are, but the benefit of someone that doesn't age is that it doesn't matter, because you look the same. But overall, I mean, I think his book is pretty solid. I mean, his Instagram definitely reflects that he works a lot, and you can see those images in his portfolio. Now, while I'm here, let's just go on his Instagram and see. Okay, so his bio: London, New York, his agency. Very simple. He doesn't show, hey everybody, I'm a model, look at me, been published. This is just a jab at the people that like to write all that stuff in their bios and aren't even really models. But look, I love this stuff. He's posing in front of the jobs that he's done. So this was a campaign. He got paid for that placement in stores. Look, he got a whole gig on a wall. And this is a mural. They literally hand painted his face onto this brick building. Like, how sick is that? Like, that's quite of an accomplishment. Love the way that he curates his Instagram as well. Another job that he did. This is some Polaroids. Yeah, so I think this guy like knows how to really showcase him as well. I love his style. He seems very fun, like someone that I would want to be friends with, someone that would be cool to hang out with, which is exactly what you want to showcase, because when brands on your Instagram or they're going through your portfolio and they're like seeing what you're about, everybody wants to know that you're going to be sick to hang out with on set, because remember, the fashion industry is all about cool people and vibes. You want to convey that you're a dope, chill person to work with. And he's done some fashion shows as well. This is why it's really important to have a solid Instagram, because as you can see, you don't get to see all of this stuff on his portfolio on the agency's website. You really have to go on his Instagram to get more context, to see how much he works. And the good thing about what he does with his Instagram as well is that he looks like a busy working model. What's important about that, if you're a brand, especially one that's like not necessarily a big famous one, but you're also not up and coming, you're not going to approach this model, especially his agency, and try to lowball him him on his rate. You're going to look at his Instagram and his portfolio and you're going to be thinking, wow, this guy works. He's done Fashion Week. He's working with all these big brands. You know, we have to actually have a budget to make sure that we can afford working with him. We can't lowball him. If your Instagram looks crappy, like you don't work and you don't put any effort into your feed or your portfolio as well, then you're going to have brands that look at you like you're cheap and they're going to offer you cheap rates because you look cheap. But this guy doesn't. This guy has a solid portfolio, a solid Instagram as well. I mean, like every image here is like really stunning. I think this dude does a great job in terms of like overall aesthetic of his Instagram. There's no like consistent like color tone thing, but I'm not mad at it at all. I get exactly what he's about. I like his style, I like his vibe. I don't think I see anything that showcases him talking. But you know what's interesting on that note, you know, because I try to harp on models, start talking, create videos, do a voiceover, like show me personality. This goes to show you guys how many introverted people are models. A lot of people think that in order for you to be a model that you have to be this extrovert. You have to be like me, where I can talk on camera and I can do all this stuff, right? But in reality, most of the models that I've ever met have been really introverted. They're not people that want to be doing social media. They're not people that want to be talking on camera. They're just people that like to be creative, that they want to do fashion. They like being in front of the camera, posing and modeling, but they don't actually really like to put themselves out there as extroverts do. So I find that that's a very interesting thing that I'm trying to challenge, because I think that there's an advantage for you to have charisma, especially in 2024 when models don't make a lot of money anymore, where it helps you become a personality, helps you build a brand, and it allows you to lure in other opportunities for you to make money. Overall, I think Malick's portfolio and his Instagram is great. I think he's on the right track. He did tell me that he's 25 years old and that he's been modeling since he was 18 and that he hasn't had a real full-time job outside of modeling since 2018. So this is a success story, and clearly you can see that he is working. I just want to show you guys what a great portfolio looks like and what a great Instagram looks like from a real working model based in London, signed with Wilhelmina Models. If you want to be a model but you don't know where to start, then you need to enroll in my model masterclass. Click the link in my bio. It's a class that I created to show you guys how to go about the modeling industry the right way and how to actually approach it from a business mindset so that you make money. If you're a signed model and you want me to review your portfolio on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram, shoot me a message, and let's talk.